Hey guys, I have the book that you guys voted on today, No David by David Shannon. I want you guys to remember that David Shannon is the author and the illustrator. So as I read the book, I want you to look at the words and the way that he does his pictures. On the inside of this book, it has a little bit of a note from the author, so I wanted to read it to you. A few years ago, my mother sent me a book I made when I was a little boy. It was called No David, and it was illustrated with drawings of David doing all sorts of things he wasn't supposed to do. The text consisted entirely of the words no and David. They were the only words I knew how to spell. I thought it would be fun to do a remake celebrating those familiar variations of the universal no that we all hear while growing up. Of course, yes is a wonderful word, but yes doesn't keep crayon off the living room wall. So this whole book is based off of a book that he wrote when he was only 5 years old. So the things that you guys are writing in class today, maybe one day when you grow up, you might turn it into a published book as well. David's mom always said, "No, David!" "No, David!" That looks super dangerous. You can see on the shelves all of these things. If they fall over, they're gonna break. And he's having to reach all the way from the chair up to the jar. Mom obviously didn't want him to have those cookies because they're way up there. No, David, no! No, no, no! That water kind of looks icky. It's all green and brown. He must have been super dirty. Come back here, David! David! Be quiet! Do you see how she has his name in all capital letters because she's putting emphasis on his name and telling him to be quiet because he is really getting on Mom's nerves right now. Don't play with your food. That's enough, David. Ugh, so gross. Go to your room. I'm wondering why she told him to go to his room on this page. It's usually pretty obvious, but I don't see anything that's broken. I don't see him messing anything up. I wonder if it's just his bedtime and Mom just wants him to go to bed. He's been watching too much TV. Settle down! There's those all capital letters again. Stop that! This instant! Ugh, gross. Put your toys away! Not in the house, David! Oh no, that is really not a good idea. There's so many more breakable things right here and up here and back here. If he plays baseball in the house, he's gonna break something and Mom's really gonna be upset then. I said no, David. Uh-oh. There's that vase we were looking at. It looks like he decided to play baseball and he broke the vase. I want you to think about how it feels if you've ever been told no when you really want something. I know all of us had really, really wanted maybe a toy or maybe to do something that sounds super fun, and we've all been told no before. And it seems like David gets told no a lot, so I want you to think about how he's feeling right now. David Shannon draws him. He's slumped over in a chair. He has a tear running down his face. You can see his eyebrows are kind of slanted. He looks very upset. He knows he did something wrong, but he just wants to have fun. Davy, come here. Yes, David, I love you. I really like the ending that David Shannon has in the story because no matter how many times your mom or your dad or anyone tells you no, it's always for a good reason and they still love you and they still care about you. They want to keep you safe and doing the right things. Let's look back at the front of the book. We've been talking about how our illustrators draw their pictures or create their pictures this week. So I want us to look at the cover of the book. Looking at the background, you can see David Shannon uses paint and he kind of mixes different shades of the same color. So you can see a dark orange, you can see a lighter orange, and he paints them on and he does strokes of the lighter colors over it. You can see that in the blue in the water bowl too. The dark blue with the white color in there. It adds texture to his paintings. He does it through the entire book, and you can see it really well again on this page. The background isn't just all blue, it's blue with some dark blue, some light blue, some white. Same over here with the orange. And I thought it was very interesting too how he wrote his words. Remember how I said in the beginning that this is based off a story that he wrote when he was 5 years old? So it kind of makes it look like he wrote the story. It looks like he took his pencil and wrote it across the page. And then even down here, there's a little bit of color. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I can't wait to study him tomorrow in class. I'll see you guys then.